Hi, I'm Poonam and I'll take you through the key global cues today. In fact, if you look at the Asian markets, well, the Asian stocks have traded weak after a drop on Wall Street amid concerns that the recovery from the pandemic faces a test from faster inflation as commodities did rally. China released data on Tuesday that showed that consumer prices data in April jumped 0.9% from a year. However, the producers' price index rose 6.8%, indicating impact of rising commodity prices. Higher prices for raw materials and supply bottlenecks are boosting producer prices in China, which could eventually show up in consumer indexes abroad. Australian markets were flat. Nikkei was up close to around 0.4% in trade, while Kospi was down nearly around 0.1% in trade. If you look at the US markets, well, the Wall Street main indices did slide for a second straight day, with the benchmark S&P 500 hitting a one-month low on fears that rising inflation could push the US Federal Reserve to tighten monetary policy faster than expected. Tech-related stocks bounced back from early losses, with the Nasdaq erasing an early tumble to end with a small loss on Tuesday, while the broader markets did remain under pressure. Wednesday's US inflation report, along with a series of US government bond auctions this week, are seen as the next factors to deepen or arrest the slide. The yield on the 10-year Treasury did advance 2 bips to 1.62% on the back of inflation worries. Dow was down close to around 1.4% at 34,269, while the S&P was down 0.9%. Nasdaq was down close to around 0.09% in trade. If you look at the European markets, the European stocks did tumble from all-time highs on Tuesday, with the travel, retail and technology sectors among the top losers after global sentiment turned risk-averse on worries about rising inflation in the United States. The Pan-European STOXX 600 index fell 2%, its biggest percentage decline since late December. European technology shares fell 2% to their lowest in 6 weeks, while mining firms handed back some of the strong gains notched up in the previous sessions. DAX was down 1.8%, while CAC was down 1.86%. FTSE was down close to around 2.5% in trade. If you look at the oil prices, well, the oil WTI crude did rise 0.7% to $65 a barrel, and while gold futures did rise 0.1% in trade, climbing for the 5th straight day, the longest winning streak since Jan of 5th. Thank you so much.